Hello, 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 my name's Elder, and welcome back. Hello, 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 my name... Shut the fuck up, Kiwi. Hello, 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 my... Kiwi, shut the fuck up. Hello, 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 my name's Elder, and welcome back to another episode of The Open Debate. Today's episode is sponsored by Ted Berg, Brian Moss, Brett Allen, and Samuel Davis. So, you may have noticed a few changes around the place, and the fact that I haven't been around in quite a while. And that may have to do with the topic of today's discussion. Today I'd like to take a moment to speak with you about manufactured outrage. Manufactured outrage is something that we see on a daily basis in today's society. And many people have a hard time differentiating what is real and what is simply manufactured. Manufactured outrage is made up of two words: manufactured, meaning to invent or fabricate, and outrage, meaning an extremely strong reaction of shock, anger, or indignation. So simply put, manufactured outrage is to invent or fabricate an extremely strong reaction of shock, anger, or indignation, where in reality you would have little emotional attachment. Now, this isn't to say that you don't care at all about what you're speaking on, but the emotions that you're displaying are higher than needed. This is often portrayed by self-righteous feminists and social justice warriors, but is not limited to these groups. This recently rang true with the current issue on gun control. I'm gonna say this: America has a mental health issue, and it makes me sad, not angry. I refuse to sit here and manufacture outrage over the use of guns while there are much deeper issues that the country needs to face. The same could be said for Black Panther. I mean, the reviews are all over the place, but personally, I haven't actually watched it, so maybe I'll watch it so I can give it an actual review. It seems as though you can't drink a glass of milk these days without it being polarizing. Oh, wait. Never mind. Things seem to be getting increasingly worse day by day, and I honestly don't know where everything's headed. I actually listened to two stories on CBC Radio, a very leftist news organization, back to back. One was about how we should respect Native culture and get rid of Native mascots. I understand to a degree, and I believe we should respect Native culture. The second story was about how women are oppressed in sports, and the woman's story was about how, in her culture, she was Native. Women were not allowed to play sports. And they never touched on the issue that her oppression stemmed from cultural practices. And this is what the problem is. People refuse to actually speak about the root cause of the issues. They'll complain about what's wrong, but they won't bring up what's causing the problem. If you want change, you need to actually address the problem. Complaining will only get you so far, and thus creating the cycle of manufactured outrage by you, the viewer, who's hyped up on hearing the stories of how these women have been treated, but are never offered a solution. The mainstream media is one of the guiltiest parties of this today. Everything's about clicks and views. It seems as though the truth comes second to these organizations. We as consumers of the media need to realize that there are real-world implications of what is being talked about each and every day. Imagine Trump was impeached tomorrow. Would that actually solve all your problems? Manufactured outrage isn't limited to the form of ideas. It can also manifest in the form of protests and public demonstrations. This is evident in the idea of mob mentality. When you're in a crowd of people, your senses become heightened, your adrenaline starts pumping, and your primal instincts kick in. You become animalistic, following the drive of the emotion of the crowd around you. I don't know how many times I've heard protesters, when asked, "What are you doing here?" respond with, "I don't know." This is only heightened when you have people like Adam Swart, who started the company Crowds on Demand.
The most interesting gig that I ever did was this giant mock protest, which was more or less a publicity stunt for an advertising company in New York. It was absolutely hilarious. We had guys with big signs. That's something that I never really thought I would be doing. So I thought it was really fun, and I had an absolute blast with it.
And this is only one of what I can only assume are many companies that specialize in this type of work. They should certainly tell you that the loudest voice does not always speak for the majority. So in conclusion, I refuse to manufacture outrage over things that I feel will only cause more division than good. This is in part why I haven't been uploading episodes of The Open Debate as frequently as I used to. When I genuinely see something that I feel like I need to speak on, I will. I'm not here to cause controversy. I don't care if you agree or disagree. I'm simply here to speak my mind and open up the conversation. And that leads me to the second reason I've been gone for so long. I know I've been saying second channel this, second channel that, but I converted this channel into Bad Habits TV so that I can upload whatever the hell I want onto this channel. Of course, I'll continue to upload episodes of the open debate, but this just opens up the possibility to explore the boundaries outside of politics. But for those of you who are interested in abandoned exploration, I have started working with a second channel that will be taking up a lot of my time. The channel is called Abandoned Ontario, and we're focusing on abandoned exploration and paranormal investigation. If it seems like something you're into, I'll leave links in the description for that channel. And if you check out the video, make sure you hit a like so that I know how many people came from this channel. Anyways, yeah, and for anybody who's still around, big thanks to everybody who supports this channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. I thank you guys so much. You make the world go round, honestly. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. I know you don't need me to say it, but everybody could use a reminder. If you want to see some more of this ugly mug, go ahead and follow me on social medias. Bad Habits on Twitter, The Open Debate on Instagram, and I'll have a Reddit where you can post things that you find interesting. There's a link on the channel, but I'll put a link in the description as well. Anyways, until next time, my name's Elder. Be your own hero, kids.